What excites you most about Roller Monkey?
What excites me most? What excites me most is, it's the same thing that excites me most in general, is that truth and that hope that we talked about, that we cultivate as an inspiration station, and seeing that happen in real time. Seeing a customer come in who's maybe having a hard time, or maybe they're coming in super neutral vibe, just sort of here for the first time, and leaving having made a connection or a friend, or leaving with a smile on their face, or having an artisan come in who's maybe they're having a hard day or they're neutral, and getting into flow on their shift, and having a good time and really building those connections with other people, and and leaving with a smile on their face, this is a good shift, this is great, can't wait to come back tomorrow and do it all again. I think that excites me most, is seeing what we do in real time. Yeah. Rolling Monkey gives me the space and the tools and the support and the opportunities to walk in my purpose. When I first started, I knew that I wanted to do something to save the world, I was I want to help people, and I want to help the planet, and I want to I have these big ideas. I didn't really know how to do that. I didn't really know what it meant to do that. And I feel being at Rolling Monkey, I've grown so much and learned so much. And it's really given me an intention with this purpose. It's one thing to want that, and to see that for yourself, but to actually take the steps to get there, Rolling Monkey did that for me. I can't even imagine a world where I don't have Rolling Monkey to continue being Rolling Monkey, and giving that to everybody. Yeah. Ideally, the world. Yeah. So one day.
Well, I'm very glad that Roller Monkey can do that for you, and I know that your investment into Roller Monkey has helped do that for others. Mm-hmm. And it's a beautiful thing worth fighting for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
What has been your favorite experience at Roller Monkey? That's tough, I know. Mm-hmm. To name one.
My favorite experience? I mean, obviously, it's that instant, instant gratification of seeing an inspired person, seeing somebody in flow, seeing the impact that you've made on another person's life, for the better. And of course, that is that's the thing. But I also think that seeing, being lucky enough to have been here 4 years, that's not something that everybody gets the opportunity to have. And so having seen so many people experience that and grow through that over time has been really amazing. And I don't know, I'm really thankful for it. Yeah. I was on track to be a civil environmental engineer before. That was what I was studying in school. That was the plan. And if I hadn't had Rolling Monkey, I think that I would be in my career and not feel hopeful for those things. I think that I would get into the real world and sort of be discouraged and ultimately fall into the trap that a lot of other people fall into of oh, this is just how it is. Those ideals that you wanted, that's not real. like you can't do that, and like end up, you know, falling off into one of those spirals. But I think that with Rolling Monkey, I've been able to, you know, keep my eye on the prize, you know, and like remember what's important, and like be intentional. And like, I'm not perfect, I'm not always intentional, but like being able to recognize, and also like having a space where like other people will hold you accountable to being intentional, and like ultimately like staying on track in that purpose. Yeah. And so even like, though it's a different space, like we say, like, oh, Rolling Monkey is more than an ice cream store. Like, what we're really doing isn't just ice cream. I bring that into my other career. Like, yeah, I day-to-day, like, I'm an environmental engineer, but like, I don't just do math or like, you know, do CAD on a computer. Like, I know that like, I'm moving towards something greater. And so there is an intention there with like each step, and like, you know, still like recognizing like, you know, what I need to grow, and then, you know, what I need to cut off in order to achieve that purpose there. So, yeah.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
What drew you to Rolling Monkey originally, and how has the company changed since?
Okay, so what drew me was honestly like well, it's kind of twofold. So I first came to Rolling Monkey. I didn't realize it was Rolling Monkey because I was an RA, and like I came as like a team celebration as an RA. And I didn't really like remember the name, but I just remember like the experience that I had, like getting to watch my ice cream and like connecting with the guy who was making my ice cream. I don't even remember his name. I don't think I ever got to meet him. I don't know who he is, but like he made my ice cream and he did a great job, and I felt really connected, and I was like, wow, like this is like a really awesome place. Like I want to come back. And that was however many months before I was like looking for another job. And I remember like scrolling through everything on Indeed, and, you know, like like, you know, looking at the job qualifications, like whatever. And I scrolled across one, and I was like, oh, there's like stars and emojis and exclamation points, looking for awesome, engaging, inspiring artisans. And I was like, ooh, like that's fun. Like, you know, like what is this? And it wasn't until later where I was like, oh, like this is the place that I went and had that ice cream at. That was really awesome. Like, of course I want to work here. And then, you know, like in the interview, like getting that like first taste of like, you know, what Rolling Monkey is, and like, you know, like what we want to do and what we do, and like, you know, all of that. I think that like all of those together like drew me in. And how has it changed? I don't think any of those things have changed. I mean, I haven't looked at the Indeed posting anytime recently, but I don't think that that's changed. And I think that ultimately, we still inspire people. Like, ultimately what it was is, like, I was inspired. And that's what drew me in. And I don't think we've stopped doing that. I think that we've gotten better at doing that. I think that we've learned and innovated a lot of different ways to to interact with people, and, you know, to create a space that suits each person. Like, you know, like I was drawn in and inspired by my conversation. Not everybody is inspired by conversation, or not everybody, you know, communicates in the same way. And so finding other inspiring ways to communicate with people in the way that they need. I think that has been really cool to see and grow. And every new artisan that comes in, I'm like, wow, how did you get so good in a week? That took me 3 months to accomplish. And I feel like it's just it's a testament to to the innovation and growth that we've done. You know, things I came in and I didn't do until 3 months. We hadn't even thought of that idea yet. Maybe that's why we hadn't done it until 3 months. And now we're intentional with you know, bringing in new people and giving them tools very early on in order to inspire people in each individual way that they can. So yeah, it's we changed, but not really. And the ways we changed have been, you know, very intentional and for the better. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I feel like this is a good job for me because I feel like the values that we hold here have been values that have always like been important to me, and you know, that I like feel very close to, but have not really felt connected to in a lot of other people. And so I think that being in a space where like I can be me and, you know, uplift people and like, you know, walk in my purpose and, you know, like feel connected to other people in that, you know, like feel like I'm like, you know, like feel like I'm really living my purpose because it's not just me doing it, you know, it's not like one person I inspired like in the grocery checkout line, you know, it's like me and a team of inspired people inspiring like a community in a day. And I think that that's like really incredible. And yeah, that's why I think it's such a good fit for me, is because like we're aligned in our purpose, in our vision and our mission, and that's honestly a difficult thing to find places. So yeah.